Okay. With your permission, of course. So, this tea bag tag, I leave it out next to my hot shot, which makes 1 cup of hot water, and that's what I use for tea. And I just like it so much. I leave it there, and I look at it every morning when I'm fixing my smoothie and tea and all of that. And it's by Bob Marley, and it's Buddha teas. As a matter of fact, Pat, I think this might be from one of the teas you gave us, Buddha teas. But it's very short and simple. It says, "Make way for the positive day." So it just is a helpful reminder to me, um, to open the way, open the door for a positive day to flow in, because we can choose that. And I just find it very supportive and inspiring. So that's what we're going to focus on today, making way for a positive day. So we'll start with our centering. I'm glad you're all here. Welcome, welcome to you. And thank you for being here. Just start to come into your sacred space that you're creating for yourself. Grow tall in your spine. Just taking a deep breath. And on the exhale, let out the whole week. Just let it go into the past where it exists. And breathe in again. And breathe out the future, because it's not here yet. Breathe in again. And as you breathe out, focus on the present moment. And just for a moment or two, focus on your life's journey. See yourself standing at the edge of a walkway. And this walkway, it starts out narrow. And then as you look forward, it expands into as big a vista as you can imagine in your mind, representing all possibility. And then in the distance, beyond the vista, you see a bright sun, sunlight, brilliant, so brilliant that it's almost white, but there's a tinge of yellow in this sunlight. And that's all the positive forces available to come in to your journey. And allow yourself to feel the goodness that is within you. Now, I know all of you and I know your goodness, but feel that within you and the positive way we're making way for the positive day, allowing that sun to shine. It's like the galactic sun. It's bigger than our solar sun. Sending you positive energies and experiences. In spite of what's going on in our physical world, this is for you. This is different. That's all an illusion, a game that's being played out in the physical, the 3D. But we're beyond that now. So allow that vista to be open and all those positive vibrations coming in. And as you breathe, you don't have to breathe deep or anything, however you want to breathe right now. Just as you breathe, every breath brings in those positive vibrations, uplifting you, your journey, and your connection to spirit, the all that is. Every breath that comes in. And now check in with your physical body, your muscles and joints and ligaments and nervous system. Just check in with your body, your temple that houses or provides a focus for your spirit to operate in this dimension, to function. Just feel the sensations. And we'll use this session to anchor in those positive vibrations that are flowing in, just as a reminder that it truly is flowing in. So bring your palms together in front of your heart. And rather than to lift our arms up overhead right now, as you inhale, breathe and reach your arms forward towards that galactic sun, that solar energy, those high vibrations. And then as you exhale, bring your arms out to the side, forming a circle of flow. Breathe as you reach forward. Breathe out as you circle around. Making way for a positive day. Now one more breath, reaching forward. And now we're going to lift our arms for a couple of breaths, reaching up, opening the energy above you, just opening everything up to that flow. One more round, breathing up. Breathing out and down. And just pause for a moment and let all of that sink in to all your cells, your organs, your whole body. All right. And we'll start to move to anchor it further. So just stretch your legs out, shake out your knees, and some windshield wipers, and circle your feet. And reverse. Flex your feet. Sit tall in Dandasana. Press the back of your legs against the ground. Become aware of Earth Mother, who also sends energy up into you. Feel the two-way flow. You're sending energy down your roots, you're rooting into the ground, and she's sending energy up into you. So there's a circle, a flow. All right, just rest your legs there and come up into your shoulders. Circle around, big circles. Breathe as you lift, breathe out as you lower. And reverse. All right, good. And elbows, let's loosen them up, lubricate the joints, just a few bending and straightening. And bring that movement down into your wrists. Reverse. And fingers. Squeeze that ball and then open wide, creating space. Squeeze the ball. Open. All right. Bring your palms back. We're just going to loosen up in our knees and hips, going side to side. Start out slow, just explore your bodies, notice how it feels. And then if you want to speed it up, you can go a little faster or not, whatever works for you right now. And the next time your knees come over to your left, just come up sitting. So your left palm will still be on the mat. Your legs are in swastika. Bring your right hand onto your right hip and just press it forward so your hips are facing that left knee. And then continue on, reach up on the diagonal, taking a breath, and lower your arm down behind you. And we're going to swing, loosening up in the shoulder, and a little bit of a twist as you come back. Breathe. Now, this time, breathe it up, lower down, breathe up. And this time, as you swing up, come up onto your shins, your knees and shins. So breathe and lift. Now, open your chest, open your shoulder, lift, and come back down. And we're going to swing 2 more times. Breathe it up, open, breathe out as you lower. Last time, breathe it up and back, open, stretch, and come down. Now, before we go to the other side, stretch out on your mat, just straighten both legs, stack your feet, come around, turn so that your body's in a straight line. As though you're standing, your left palm will be under the shoulder. Now that swing that we did before, we're going to swing up into a side plank. So press down on your body. You turn just a little bit to open the shoulder. Breathe and lift up into side plank. Lower down. Breathe and press up into side plank. If you need to change your feet, whatever works for you. Lower down. Feel that left arm. And one more. Breathe and come up into your side plank. Hold, 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 and breathe. Bring your hand forward, bend your knees. Now we're ready to go to the other side. Bring your legs into swastika, kind of like a Z. So now your right palm will be on the mat. Bring your left hand onto your left hip and just roll that hip forward so that you're facing your right knee. And reach right on through on the diagonal. Breathe and lower down. And just start to swing, loosening your spine, your shoulder. All right, the next time you lift, hold and lower down. We're going to swing this time up onto our shins. Reach up. Now open the chest, the shoulder, arch a little bit in your spine, and come down. Breathe it up. Open and down. Breathe and lift. Open and hold. Feel the openness in your body, open to that vista, the positive forces flowing into you. And come back down. All right, now stretch your legs out on your mat. Feet are stacked, or some people need to place both feet on the mat, but if you're able to stack, making that straight line. So you're on your hip, palm is under your shoulder. Bring your left arm behind you. We're going to just swing up into a side plank. Breathe and lift, press up, and come back down. Aligned. Breathe and lift. Whoops. Lift. You have to press down on your feet and your palm. Nice long line. And last time. Breathe and lift. Press up into your side plank. Hold. And then bring your arm forward, bend your knees, and just let yourself down gently onto the ground. And bring your feet in. We're going to come up onto the balls of our feet. Work with our toes, ankles, low legs. Rocking forward and back. Now, just for a moment, slide your hands forward, open your fingers. We'll go into a front plank just to stretch our legs out, press through our heels. Feel your calf muscles stretching as you press your heels away. Lengthen in your spine. Contract in your core muscles. And then let your knees down. We'll pull back into a puppy stretch. All right, then lift up and bring your right leg forward into a high lunge. So pull back so you're on your back knee, so your left knee. Overlap your hands on your front knee, take in your breath, and lean forward. Stretch, pull back, inhale, forward. So in and out a few times. One more. And end in forward stretch in your high lunge. Bring your arms around behind you. See if you can hold on to your elbows or somewhere on your forearms. And lift your heart up. Lift up out of that left knee. And just open the shoulders. Come into an arch in your back, a banana shape. Press down on both feet for stability. Keep your stretch in your legs. Now, as you arch back, release your arms and just bring them up to the sky. But keep lifting up and back. And come to center, take in your breath, and breathe out as you lower your hands down on either side of the front foot. Turn the toes under on the back foot and lift the back knee. If you need to adjust a little bit, take your time. Lift your chin and you're in sun pose. We'll come in for a twist. Lift your right arm up. Keep the stretch in your legs. Let your hips relax down. Press through the back heel. And bring your arm back down. Lift your chin in sun pose. All right, let the back knee down. Bring your right foot back, come into your puppy stretch once again. And we'll repeat that on the other side. I'm going to turn sideways for this one, just for demonstration purposes. So bring your left leg forward. The back foot, the top of the foot is pressing down. Lift up into your high lunge. Overlap your palms. Press your feet firmly into the ground. And if you need a support for your knee, if it feels a little tender on whatever surface you're working with, you can overlap your mat or use a towel, something under your knee for comfort. And we'll start with our breath. Inhale, exhale, and come forward into the lunge. And breathe it in, breathe it out. Press down on your palms. That helps you to keep your chest lifted. Breathe it in. This is the last one. And we'll come into our lunge. Now bring your arms around behind you once again. If you can reach your elbows, fine. If not, just whatever. But let your hips relax in the lunge and lift the chest up. What we're aiming for here is an arch in the spine. So lift your heart up, lift your chin, relax the hips, and a bit of an arch to the back. And then release your arms and reach them up and continue back in your banana shape. And then bring your palms forward onto the floor, either side of the front foot. Toes under on the back. Lift your knee into sun pose. Lift your chin. And let the back knee down, the foot. And we'll go back into puppy stretch. Lower down. And just let your hips come back to rest on your heels. You can bring your arms around, thumbs by your ankles if you wish. Relax your elbows and rest for a moment. The balance between effort and rest. Okay, now reach your arms forward. Lift your hips.
Lift up and turn your toes under. Come into your first downward facing dog of the morning, unless you started earlier than our session. It might feel good to take your hips side to side. Bend your knees and straighten. Deepen your pose. And lower your knees down. Come up onto your knees. And again, if you need some support for your knees, you can take your mat, pull it back, and just place your knees on that rolled over mat. Okay, palms on your low back. We're going to work with camel for a little bit here. Lift in your chest, bring your elbows together, open the shoulders, the chest, reach up with your heart, your chin, and lean back over your heels. Feel the stretch. Where do you notice it? Come back to center, breathe. Breathe out, lift and lean back into your pre-camel. Come back to center, lift. Deep breath. Lean back. And depending on your flexibility, you can bring one hand down onto your heel, or if you're able, bring both hands onto your heels. Open into camel. Keep lifting your heart, lengthen in your spine. Breathe. You can also let your feet down and go deeper into your pose. And if you need to, you can reach one arm forward as though pulling on an invisible rope, and then lower down into child's pose to stretch out your work. Relax and breathe. Soften. And once again, imagine that vista once again. Might be like a blank slate of all possibility, infinite possibility flowing into you. How will you use that? I know, in a positive way. Okay. Now we'll lift up. Lift up onto your knees. Spread your fingers out and come into just a traction, just hanging. You can roll your hips side to side. We're preparing for Bhujangasana, Cobra. Let yourself sink down and let your shoulders come up and give a little squeeze, some contraction in your shoulders and neck. Now bend your elbows and pull your shoulders down away from your ears and bring your pubic triangle onto the mat. Lengthen and press a little deeper into your cobra. And then lift your hips, turn your toes under, press into downward facing dog. And walk your feet forward, forehead to knee. If your legs still feel a little like they need more loosening, bend your knees, straighten, lift your hips. Bend your knees, breathe. Breathe out, lift your hips. Bend. Straighten. Hold your pose. You can come into ragdoll if you like. Just hold on to your elbows and let yourself hang, relaxing into your stretch. Now, soften your knees. Just let them bend. Lower your hips. Release your arms out to the side for a reverse swan. And lift up slowly. Bring palms overhead. And draw them in towards your heart. And just acclimate to being upright again. Okay. And release your arms. Step your feet out to the edges of your mat and swing in a standing twist. Lift the outer heel so you don't twist your knee. And back to center. Okay. So all of that was to loosen us up for some sun salutes. We're in the Leo energy. We have 3 Leo people all lined up. I am not a Leo, but my astrologers tell me that I resonate to Leo because of the fire in my chart. I'm triple fire. So we'll be Leos this morning. So just come towards the front end of your mat. Just imagine this front end of your mat is the precipice. When we were in our visualization in centering, and just imagine all possibility open to you from this point. You're open to the flow of that positive energy. You might see the sun, the galactic sun beyond you, way in the distance, sending you love and energy, positive forces. Just let it soak it in. Just let it come in. Welcome it. Invite it. Boy, if we did this every morning, huh? Maybe you do. Some of you I know. All right. So standing in Tadasana, good posture. All right. Breathe palms in, overlap one thumb, and scoop it out, up, and inhale again to the back. Engage your hips to protect your back. And exhale, head to knee. Soften your knees. Take your left leg back into sun pose. Lift your chin. Plank. and cobra. Now you can come into inchworm, which is knees, chest, and chin, and then slide up into cobra, or from plank, you can just lower down chaturanga, bend your elbows, let your body down, and come into cobra. Your option. Now turn your toes under, press into downward facing dog. Breathe. And bring your left leg forward for sun pose on the other side. Lift your chin. Now, press down on that front foot, drag the back leg in. Use the strength of your left leg to lift. Bring the foot in. Palms together, overlap one thumb. Inhale, scoop it up. Back. And exhale, palms over your heart. So that's one half of a sun salute. Get comfortable. We're doing it slow, the first one. Palms. Let's start in Tadasana where we were before. So breathe, palms together, overlap one thumb. Scoop it out, up. That's your exhale. Inhale again to the back. Go a little further. Exhale, head to knee. Now take your right leg back. Lift your chin. Plank. Inchworm or chaturanga. Into cobra. Inhale. Toes under. Exhale, down dog. And right leg forward. Sun pose. Lift your chin. Take in your breath. Exhale. Drag that back leg. Lift. Exhale. Head to knee. Palms together, overlap one thumb. Scoop it up. Inhale. And exhale. Palms over your heart. Good job. So we're going to do 2 more full sun salutes. All right. We'll move with the breath. So starting in Tadasana, just remember all possibility. You're opening to that. You're anchoring in your ability to receive all that energy. And breathe. Scoop it up. You exhale, inhale again. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, plank. Hold the exhale out. Scoop up into cobra. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Left leg forward. Exhale, head to knee. Palms together. Inhale up and back. Go a little further. Exhale. Inhale, scoop. Exhale up and back. Inhale. Exhale, head to knee. Take the right leg back. Inhale. Exhale to plank. Hold the exhale out. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg forward. Sun pose. Exhale, head to knee. Palms together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale. Back to namaste hands. Breathe. Scoop. Exhale up. Inhale again. Exhale back. Inhale up to center. Exhale, head to knee. Left leg back. Inhale, sun pose. Exhale, plank. Hold the exhale out. Chaturanga into cobra. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Drag in the back leg. Exhale, head to knee. Palms together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Scoop it up. Inhale back. Exhale, head to knee. Left leg back. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Hold it out. Scoop it forward. Inhale, cobra. Toes under. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale. Head to knee. Inhale, scoop it up. And back to center. Pause. Feel. Ground into the earth. Lift your energy up. Make way for a positive day. All infinite potential in front of you. And release your hands. Come down onto your mat for a twist. Let's see. Just bring in your right leg. Bring your left foot over if it'll come. If it doesn't come, you can place it inside in front of your knee, your shin. You can place it beyond your knee. Or if you have warmed up sufficiently, you can bring the foot back. Just make sure both sitting bones are grounded into the earth. Draw your knee in for a stretch. You'll feel a stretch probably in your glutes and your piriformis. Pull it in. Lift tall. We're going to squeeze out any tension that might be left. Hold on with your right hand or arm and scoop your left arm up. Breathe. And pull around as you exhale into your twist. Breathe and let your ribs expand and contract. Go to your edge and breathe. And see if your edge will move. Chase your edge.
Squeeze out. Release any tension. You can eke out a little bit more stretch if you pull your low tummy in and twist. Breathe by expanding and contracting your ribs. Press your sitting bones down. Hold on to that leg. Breathe your left arm up next to your ear and come around the center. Let the lower foot out a little bit. Bring your ankle on top for a four square. Just a little stretch for your hips, even into your hamstrings. Flex the top foot, reach up through your spine, breathe. Exhale, and just come forward wherever your body will come. It may go an inch, it may go a mile. We don't care. We're just listening to our bodies. Relax. You can let your hands down onto the mat to gauge your movement. Keep a straight spine. That will give you the most benefit for your stretch. And now press down on your hands if they're on the mat, or press down in your hips and lift slowly up. Lean back and switch your legs for your twist. Bring the left leg in and place your right foot wherever you're able to, whatever you want to achieve. Sometimes we want to go easy on ourselves. Sometimes we want to go for maximum movement or stretch. So whatever works for you. Draw the knee in. Hold on with the left arm. Scoop the right arm out. Reach up, lift in your spine, lift in your fingertips. And come around to the side. Open into your twist. Breathe and chase your edge. To come out, press down in your hips and reach up with your right arm. Breathe and exhale as you return to front and center. Prepare for your four square. Just let the low leg, the left leg out, and bring the top leg, the ankle, onto your knee. Flex that foot. And reach up through your spine. Deep breath. And breathe out as you come forward, just leaning. You're hinging forward in your hips, bending in the hips. Is this side easier? Harder? Take your time. Go to your edge, wherever that is. And breathe there and relax. Reach back up through your crown. Lean back, palms behind you. Stretch out your legs and roll your hips side to side. Now, with your legs, your feet slightly separated, turn your palms up, lift up in a tall sitting position. Reach, breathe, exhale, and roll down. Use your core muscles. Roll your hips under, navel to spine, roll down, one piece at a time, slow. Until your head reaches the floor. Then let your arms down. If you need to adjust your hips a little more, roll them under, bring your shoulder blades under, open the shoulders, relax, and let go. Now, as you relax on your back, use your imagination once again. Just working with a little imagery. See that vista, that expanse of energy in front of you. See the galactic sun beyond, shining brightly, sending you love, warmth, positive vibrations, support, anything you need. And see that coming in as sparkles, golden sparkles, like glitter. You're magnetizing this golden glitter, representing infinite possibility. Infinite little pieces of glitter, infinite possibility. Golden. And let it come into your body, your mind, and your soul. Relax and receive. You don't have to do it all. Spirit flows through you. And let spirit help you.
the deepest part of your relaxation, I ask you to realize there's only one mind. That galactic sun is you. There's only one mind. It's your awareness that knows the galactic sun and you, your own solar energy. Same thing. Now start to come back slowly. Just bring your awareness into your body. Feel your body. What's different? What's changed? Feel the ground beneath you. Feel the space above you. See your vista in front of you. Hear the sounds around you. Maybe birds, maybe trucks, whatever. And start to bring some movement into your body. With a deep breath, lift your arms up overhead and stretch long. Reach through your fingertips, draw your low back down into the ground. Flex and point your feet. And on your next major exhalation, bring your arms back to your sides and breathe your knees up to your chest. Draw them in. Roll to one side and press up into sitting. See that vista, see the galactic sun beyond you, sending you all those sparkles, all little pockets of blessings and inspiration
for the next steps on your journey. Feeling loved and loving. Hands in mudra to seal in all of this positive vibration that you've created for yourself. And then bring palms in to Anjali Mudra. Enjoy all your sparkles today. I know some of you are gardening, so you can share some of your sparkles with the earth and your plants. So have a powerfully positive day. Namaste, everybody. Love you, love you, love you. Namaste. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am